So we're down here. We came down here across the creek, and if you take a look up here, there's a tree, and you'll see a fork going out this way, fork going out this way, and fork going that way. That happens to be a white oak, but you can see all the brush right around up there where it's kind of cupped, and that's where the hawk nest is. Can you find it on video there, dear? She's trying to...
It's a very little screen on this video. I think that's it.
She's trying to get it for you.
Yeah, that's as close as I can get to it.
But we can see it when we're in the house, from the front of the house. There's a big picture window on the front of the house, and we can see right through and see them in it and everything. It's pretty cool. We're almost on the same level up there. Close to. But that's our little hawk nest. Kind of surprised me when I saw it this morning. So some of the other things that surprised me is about 2 weeks ago, saw about 12 wild turkeys out here. And us having this place for 30 years, it's the first time I've ever seen wild turkey out here. But this area we used to mow out through here, out around in this area. But what happened is you can see over here, there's a bunch of rock piled up over that way. I don't know if Tanya may have to come over this way to be able to see it. But we ended up having, 2 years ago, had a 100-year flood down through here, and this whole place was covered. And there's rock all over in here, so we can't really mow in here. Now what we have to do is try and brush hog everything and try and keep it down, you know, that way. Which I hate brush hogging because we have the the Grasshopper zero-turn diesel mowers, and we can do this side over here. There's about right around 6-7 acres over there. I'd say, well, between 5 and 6 acres over there. And then you got this area over here. So altogether, I'd probably say it's about probably six acres total. And between the two mowers, we can get it mowed within about an hour and a half to 2 hours real quick between Tanya and I. But the way it is, it looks like what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to brush hog until we get it cleaned up again. The bad thing about it is we just got all this cleaned up, got all the rocks picked up, cleaned up all the rocks, went through this with a landscape rake, got everything cleaned up so that we could start mowing it. And we got 1 year. 1 year, man, it looked awesome over here. So we got it mowed for 1 year, and then that going into the fall of that first year that we mowed this, that flood came through here and it just wiped us all out. And so I guess we're going to be brush hogging this and everything, because we were going to have somebody hay it, but you know, yeah, there's too many weeds and stuff in it. And so you know, I don't blame them for not wanting to, you know, come in here and get hay off of it. It's not worth it. It's not protein rich for cattle and stuff. So, but they didn't hay up in here. They would hay down in that part, which is wide open down there. So, but as you can see, up there is where the hawk nest is, and we'll try and do little updates as we can, if we can see it. What we may try and do is see if we can, you know, at some point when we give an update, get a picture from inside the house out here and see if we can see it. Because when you're up there in the house, you can actually see one of the birds sitting on it, whether we don't know whether it's the male or the female or which one it is, but there are two of them going back and forth, and we can see one of them sitting up there. So they've got to have eggs if they're sitting on it during the day.
We didn't do this for the buzzards.
Yeah, we didn't do this for the buzzards, but
For the buzzard nest that we were watching.
yeah, we don't, you know what? I haven't seen them buzzards either this year.
No, we did see them this year going back into the pole barn, or that barn, but
Yeah, but we haven't seen them around too much.
not
And those
recently. Yeah.
those dudes watched us. Everything we did, they were sitting on top of that shed watching us. It was funny. So we'll see how it goes this year. We can bring updates on some of these, whether we get the vultures over there or, the hawk. Those are red-tailed hawks too up here. Whether we get them and whether we see wild turkey, I was floored. The first time in 30 years I've ever seen wild turkey out here. I mean, it was just unbelievable because we've got an open area right over here in the water. If you look down through here, this area is wide open with where the creek flows, and this is a natural spring-fed creek, but this was not open like this. It used to be narrow right through here
Till the flood came.
till the flood came, and the flood kind of wiped this all out, and it gave us really, actually, we could do a swimming hole there. It's probably about a little bit over knee deep, but man, I tell you what, it is cold water when you get in there, as you've probably seen from some of the other videos. But but we did have there were ducks down here for a while on here, so which was pretty cool to watch too, because if we're working or something, we can sit and look out the window from the office, when we're working at home, and sit there and watch the ducks and see the turkeys and see the hawks and stuff like that. And it's enjoyable and relaxing when you have a tedious day, with work and everything else. But we need to start cleaning up some of this. We knocked some trees down. We got 2 more little trees up there we need to get down, and this tree right here is starting to grow this way we need to get down. And just all these little trees, there's a bunch of little trees down here in front of the house, and we need to clean all of them up on that slope and take them down, just because what will happen is it'll grow up over top, and when you have too much stuff like that over that house, we've had bad storms, and we've had big limbs come down through and go straight through the roof of the house, which this is a flat roof, which makes it even worse. It's more expensive to fix with it being flat. So, but that's pretty much it. We wanted to give you a short little update on the hawks because we just mentioned it a few minutes ago. And so we showed you where it is, and we'll probably show little tidbits from now on. And
I hear a woodpecker.
yeah, oh, he's right up there.
Way up there.
Yeah, you probably can't see him.
Not from here, you can't.
You can't see him, but alrighty. Well, I tell you what, y'all have a good one, and take care and enjoy spring, man. Life is too short. Have a good time. Talk to you later.